Hey guys, in today's video, we'll see how to solve a question when 8 persons are sitting around a square table with the different games given to them. Right? Let's start. So please go through the question once. The question is that 8 players P, Q, R, S, T, V, U, and W sit around a square table in such a way that 4 of them sit on the 4 sides while the rest at corners. So that means if you take a square table, let me take a square table. Let me explain what is about this condition, right? So if you have a square table, in this, some persons are sitting at the corners and some persons are, okay, direction we don't know, right? Because there is one condition here. So let me take a simple case. Some persons are sitting it this way. Why I'm not taking the directions? Because the further statement says that some persons are facing the center and some persons are not facing the center. And we don't know who are facing center and who are not facing the center. And apart from that, which positions, whether the person sitting in the corners are facing the center, we don't know. Whether the person sitting in the middle of the square, we don't know. So there is so much of ambiguity about the directions. So it's a very good question actually. Okay, let us continue with this. And there is one note. Same direction means if one person facing the center, then the other person is also facing center. So what do you mean by this? Let's say this person is facing center. If I say P and Q are facing the same direction, means P and Q are facing the center. For example, if one more person, yes, he is facing outside, I can say that some other person who is Q is facing also the outside. So same direction means either towards the center or outside the center. Whereas opposite direction means if one person is facing the center, then the other person is facing outside. Similarly, if the one person is not facing the center, other person is facing the center. So this is the meaning for this note, guys. So once if you understand the basic concept, let us go for the clues. So these are the clues. Don't panic by looking at the size of the question. So these are the very high difficulty questions that I have considered so that some valid information will be given. What is the condition? You need to have a square, right? So let us have a square. And here 8 persons are sitting. So this is first position, second position, third position, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. I'm not considering the directions because we don't know. Okay, let us go for the first clue. So what is the first clue? Q faces the center of the table and does not sit at any of the corner. So that means Q is sitting somewhere in the middle of the side and Q is facing the center. So for the sake, let us take this is Q and Q is facing the center. So I'm facing, Q is facing the center, right? Whenever you've done this part, let us search for Q information. So wherever Q information is there, try to go for the data. So Q is facing center, right? Let us make clear note of this because it is a very important question. There is a scope to confuse. Wherever Q information is there, search for it. So here Q information is not there. Here Q information is not there, but here you have Q. So the cricket player sits third to left of Q. So this clue is useful. Now as Q is facing center, what is third left? First left, second left, third left. So this is for the person, whoever is playing the game cricket. So let me erase this. This is not useful for us. Okay, let us continue. Now search for any data which is relevant for cricket and Q. So this information, yes, opposite W, and nothing has been mentioned about this, and nothing is related to cricket and Q, right? So our intention is to search for the information which is close to cricket and Q. So this also doesn't have, this also doesn't have. See here, the volleyball player sits opposite to Q. So here Q is there. Opposite to this, there is a person who plays volleyball also faces in opposite direction of Q. So opposite direction means earlier explained, vice versa. If Q is facing the center, volleyball player is not facing the center. And sits between, the volleyball player sits opposite to Q and also faces in opposite direction of Q and sits between golf player and cricket player. So this person volleyball, he will sit between cricket player and golf player. So we know this is cricket, so this has to be golf. So this clue is done. So let us erase these lines because you may confuse with the lines, right? Let us make it plain. Okay, let's continue. Okay, T, who is a cricket player, sits immediate right of the tennis player. So T is a cricket player, right? So this is T, and there is two. Immediate right means they are consecutive persons, right? So if this is tennis, not possible. So this has to be tennis. And to fix the direction of tennis, if tennis is the person who is facing tennis is facing center, T becomes immediate left. But flu says immediate right now. So that means tennis person who is playing tennis is facing outside. So this is done. The tennis player faces the same direction as that of you. So tennis person, the person whoever is playing tennis, he faces the same direction as that of you. So we know that the tennis person is facing outside, so which means you also facing outside. So this is the information that you need to analyze. So this clue is done. The immediate neighbors of Q are facing opposite directions. So these two are the immediate neighbors, right? If this person is facing center, this is not facing, or if this is not facing, this is facing. Vice versa, right? We have to fix it out. Okay. The golf player sits exactly opposite of badminton player. So exactly opposite means you can see here, if this is golf, exactly opposite is this. This is badminton player. So this clue is done. Okay. Next, the one who is immediate left of you is facing the same direction as that of W. Okay, this information we don't know because U and W positions are not yet fixed. We'll use it later. R sits third to left of W. Okay, this direction, this position is also not known at this point. Let us go for the first clue again from the beginning. So V sits on one of the corners between the squash player and volleyball player. So we know volleyball player here. If I can place V in this, V as a golf, the person who is playing golf is V person, and V sits between one of the corners, done, and square between volleyball player and squash player. So this is volleyball player, so this has to be squash player. So this is done. W sits second to the right of basketball player who faces the center. So now basketball player is facing the center. Basketball, there is somebody who don't know basketball player, but with respect to the W sits at second right, first right, second right. We'll use this information later. Go for the next clue. S sits opposite to W. So where is the possibility to fix S is opposite to W? This is the only combination, right? Remaining all positions are fixed. So if this is S, this is W, or if this is W, this is S. And to say that, okay, let us continue. P sits on one of the corner exactly opposite to T. So we know this is T and P sits exactly opposite. So this is the person P. So this is done. Okay, the basketball player sits third to right of the goal player. So there is one basketball player and he wishes to sit to the third right of goal player. So somebody goal player is there with respect to the third right is basketball. So that means there are two persons between golf player and basketball player, right? We have goal player here. If you place two places, if I left two places, this tennis is already occupied. So that means these two should be gaps between goal player and basketball player. So that means here the person Q is playing basketball, and to say basketball player is third right of goal player, the person goal player must be facing outside. See how beautiful the question is. And I think now we can correlate the person W is sitting second to the right of the basketball player. Let us continue with this. Okay, with this position is done, right? Okay. Now we know this. W is sitting second to right of basketball player. This is basketball player, right? Now as he is facing the center, where is second right? This is first right. So this is second right. And these two persons are vice versa, right? If this is yes, this has to be W. If this is W, this should be yes. So that means you can erase this data. Let us eliminate this. And also, I think this is done, right? So this is also done. Now, let us continue. So out of all the persons, okay, let us see this. Where is the other data left? I think out of all the games, we fixed 7 games. This is the only game left. And I think that is football game. So F is football. And he is not facing center, right? So that means if he is not facing the center here, you can perfectly say that P is facing outside. And if P is facing outside, the badminton player has to face inside, because the persons of Q, the neighbors of Q are facing opposite directions. No. Now we fix that badminton player is facing the center. So this is done. Okay, let's see here. The one who is on the immediate left of U facing the same direction as that of W. Now, these two persons are facing the same directions, no? S and W. And moreover, R is third left of W. Okay, let us continue with this. If R is third left of W, basically there are two persons between R and W. So here W is there. By leaving two spaces, if you try to place R, this is not possible. The only possible position for R is this, right? By leaving two spaces, this is R. And to satisfy this, in which direction the W is facing? So R is third left of W, right? If W is facing outside, this becomes first right, second right, third right, which is not possible. That means W is facing inside. W is facing inside. So out of all the persons, we fixed 7 of them. The only person left is U, and U faces outside, and that perfectly matches. So this is the difficulty level that you can expect in the SBI POs and the IBPS, the mains exam. And sometimes in CAT also, there is a scope to get of this level. So don't worry about the size of the question, because most of the seating arrangement questions with this constraints takes a lot of time. Definitely with a lot of practice, you can crack any tough question. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Keep learning, keep inspiring.